Yes, up, bless up, ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Isabel Rose. And in this one, I have a very important question to ask. Can the Jamaica Labour Party get any lower than this? They have basically turned our emancipation vigil into a Jamaica Labour Party's campaign. What can really go so? As well as a message of emancipation from Mark Jefferson Golden, the leader of the opposition and the incoming Prime Minister. Stay tuned for the details at hand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So when on a campaigning with all decommissioned school bus, Toby seen Andrew Holness and the gang in the middle of halfway tree, running down cars, behaving like the dog that he assumed the People's National Party's supporters and candidates were. It is this they have gone to an all-time low. How much lower can the Jamaica Labour Party go? We also seen the storybook that they put out. And the latest now, they have turned an emancipation vigil into a campaign down there in South Trelawney. My goodness. But before I allow you to see the mayor himself down there, as well as the member of parliament currently for South Trelawney, Marissa Dalrymple Philibert, let us remind them of what emancipation is really about. So Jamaica, among many other countries, were under colonizer of British. And so before emancipation, Jamaica had been influenced by same. The British colonized the island in order to turn it into a sugar colony. In the process of doing so, sugar and the slave trade brought great wealth to many whites who were eager to make a fortune at the expense of enslaved Africans. Fast forward to August 1st, 1834, the Emancipation Proclamation was read out on that day. From that day forth, labor opportunities and experiences changed for the better, but there was a huge problem that confronted the slaves after emancipation. Mandatory apprenticeship was now a new obstacle for them. They had to serve an apprenticeship of 4 years, a turn from slave labor into a more tolerable wage labor. But the planters abused the new system and failed to keep the many promises they had made to obey the new laws. Because of the behavior of the plantation owners, apprenticeship was abolished after only 3 years. While many ex-slaves did well, others were left in dire poverty, often starving and naked in some villages on the island. Their elected government was supposed to be representing them and looking out for their well-being. So in essence, it's supposed to be quote-unquote, the slaves being set free. No more slavery and all of that. But look what emancipation vigil funded by the government of Jamaica, funded by our taxpaying dollars. Look what it has gone to in the South Trelawney area. They basically took it and turned it into a political campaign.
My fellow Jamaicans, today we join together in solemn reflection and in powerful celebration as we observe Emancipation Day 2025. A sacred day in our nation's history, when we honor the courage, resistance, and unyielding spirit of those who came before us and fought for the freedoms that we now enjoy. Our freedom was not handed down by decree. Emancipation was the culmination of generations of struggle and sacrifice by our leaders and those who supported their great work. From Nani to Taki to Sam Sharp, they each realized, in the words of Nelson Mandela, that after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. The road to freedom was long and hard, but they never gave up. And then on August the 1st, 1834, the shackles of slavery were historically broken. And as we honor and celebrate our ancestors who never gave up the struggle for freedom, we recognize this day as representing the triumph of good over evil. Having claimed our freedom, it is a solemn duty of successive generations of Jamaicans to protect it and carry it forward through the ages. From the post-emancipation fires of the Morant Bay Rebellion to the rise of the Garvey movement, to the great labor upheavals of 1938, through to our political independence in 1962, the Jamaican spirit has always demanded more than just survival. It has demanded dignity, equality, justice, and opportunity for all. Today we stand on the shoulders of our heroes, named and unnamed, who endured unspeakable suffering, whose dreams of liberty helped to shape the very foundation of our democracy and our identity as a people. Emancipation is not only a historic event, it is a living mandate that calls each of us to examine whether we have truly broken the chains of mental slavery, systemic injustice, and economic exclusion. It challenges us to confront inequality, promote inclusion, and support economic and social justice for all Jamaicans. We must continue to work towards an economy that empowers our people, education that opens doors for all, and a society rooted in fairness and respect. Are we truly emancipated when the system deprives so many of our youth of the chance to achieve their potential? And can we say we are free when the gap between the powerful and the powerless continues to widen? To answer these questions with positive change, we must place social justice, equity, and empowerment at the center of our mission. Our commitment to freedom requires to invest in opportunity. Opportunity for all to access quality education. Opportunity for all to benefit from affordable health care. Opportunity to own a piece of the land we call home. Opportunity to move up from poverty and build intergenerational wealth. Opportunity to live with safety, dignity, and pride, no matter what your background or where you were born. As we celebrate this Emancipation Day, we are proud of the resilience of our people, the impact of our music and culture that echoes across the world, and our many achievements despite adversity. Let us be bold and demand that Jamaica fulfills the promise of emancipation for all, not just a few. Let us draw strength from our heritage and find the will to dismantle those structures that still hold too many of our people back. Let us step forward and craft a new chapter, one where freedom means full inclusion and independence means real power in the hands of the people. To every Jamaican, wherever you may be today, I say this: our journey continues as our work is not done. Together, with purpose and unity, we can build a nation that befits the great sacrifice of our ancestors that we celebrate on Emancipation Day. Happy Emancipation Day, Jamaica. One love, and may God bless you all.
Please go ahead and share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel on the road to 30K and beyond. Help me to get there. Please get this video to at least 6,000 likes. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.